Let's go! We got a Patreon game today, and our match here is the third map in the best of 3 series that was played in Division 4 of Heroes Lounge. So it's the deciding game between Gibborim and Tactical Suicide on Cursed Hollow. On the left side, we have Hilal on Liming, we got Yo Feather on Diablo, Pidgey on Deaka, Skywalker on Anduin. That kind of fits, honestly. Isildur on Reyna, and over to the right side of the map, Greer on May, Mixon on Malfurion. We got, on Deathwing, Bronze Forever on Tracer, and Ibim's Ayabear on Chromie.
Yay!
What a dumb name. Okay, so it should be actually a bit of a fun one. As far as I know, that was a pretty intensely fought series, and game number 2 in particular seemed to have also been a bit of a highlight, but I was told that game 3 would be really exciting, so we're gonna check this out now. And big shout out again to all of the people supporting me on Patreon in particular. If you want to check it out, you still can. And in this case, also a big shout out to Mixon, of course. But yeah, thank you to all of the people that support me over there. It's more than appreciated, and it helps a lot to keep the channel alive and also make sure that I can improve on the video, audio equipment and features like the Insta replays and other things as mentioned in the past. So yeah, big shout out to all of you. Thank you. Now, in this game, of course, big question is now first and foremost boss control, because we have Exterminator claimed right away from Jimmy on the level 1 talent. And again, I want to point this out, this is Division 4, so this is literally the middle of the pack here. We in the past focused mostly on Division 1 when it comes to the amateur scene, and also to Division 7, which is of course then the other end of the extreme. Division 4 is right in the middle of this, so you can expect that you have, in most cases, pretty normal builds. There will be a couple of preference picks still, not only on heroes, but maybe also on certain talent builds. But generally speaking, this is where you at least see some coordination between team members. Yeah. Bot lane, we have a bit of a mage battle going on, as Chromie is trying to fight it off against Li Ming here. So that's first and foremost a little bit strange. The setup with Tracer, by the way, is going to be pretty cool, because you have a Tracer and you have Malfurion together with it, which is pretty much the combo that you want, so that Tracer can go really deep with the heal over time and really get this through. But Greer also is going to be someone that we have to watch out for a little bit, especially once level 10 comes in. In the past, you had Ice Wall banned in Heroes Lounge. It's not the case anymore, so you can make the snowball plays now with the Avalanche. And that's always kind of cool. If you get a good setup there and Malfurion can follow that up with a root, you should be able to lock a target down long enough so that Chromie can get some damage connected, and then Tracer cleans up the rest here. When it comes to control on the camps, this is also played out the exact way that you should. The blue team takes the Siege Giants first, since the first tribute spawned at the top, and then claims the Knight camp a little bit later, the Bruiser camp here. Whereas we're having slightly different timings on Tactical Suicide. They're actually claiming both roughly at the same time. So as the objective comes up, they have 2 lanes pushing now, which is pretty neat for them. And at this point, Gibborim has to make a choice of what exactly they want to do at the bottom of the map now. And if they really want to just defend against the Siege Giants and let potentially the first tribute go over, or if they instead fight for it. And they're just letting this one slide. I mean, at this point, it doesn't really seem like they're going to make a play for it. We already have Greer zoning out Diablo here, and that, of course, allows Malfurion to get the easiest channel of his life at the top, and that's the first tribute in their hands. So I kind of like this. Both teams were trying to play around this. Oh, actually, Deaka moved in a bit too late here to interrupt, but he was at least thinking about it. We got the Triumvirate on level 4 now for Li Ming as well. And outside of that, standard pulse generator after the 1-2 punch. Also get the crystallize here for the trade on May. And we have, in this case, as I said earlier, not really a Sandblast move or anything. Chromie looking for more of a Dragon's Breath build going into the Möbius loop. And again, if you have good roots and you can set something up with either May or Malfurion, then that could do a ton of damage here. And they're already poking around this. But, well, yeah, there's the heal from Malfurion. I was just about to say, Tracer has to be a bit careful with this. In comes our level 7 with the Unstable Compound. Got it now on both sides, which also means that Tracer locks in the Locked and Loaded. And of course Calamity for Li Ming. I guess I shouldn't say of course, because it's Division 4 after all. But I'm very pleased to see that we're not seeing any kind of AWP shenanigans in this game, but instead total standard for Li Ming, maybe with the exception of the level 1 talent choice that we have in this case. Now, no Skyfall, Death Drop instead for Deathwing. We should probably point that out too. And so far, at least, it's a little bit of a slow-paced game. 0 kills, nearly 5 minutes in. Both of the teams are playing this slow. Tributes are, of course, going to force these fights. And Pidgey at the top has stuck out on this one. Diablo comes in with a wall stun. And Anduin, is he going to get the channel? Nope, Deathwing comes in. Alright, is a bit isolated here though, needs to be careful, but can fly out. Malfurion, on the other hand, goes down as Diablo is able to get the kill, and that's a setback for Tactical Suicide. That's the support lost right at the beginning of the fight. Ult is ready for Chromie, Temporal Loop is in, and she is going for it. Ooh, Anduin with a safe attempt, and Dibbles is down, so is Dehaka. Double kill, what? Tracer also gone. 3 versus 3 now. 3 versus 4 actually, as Malfurion is back on the map already. Death timers, of course, still incredibly low. And the problem is that Deathwing is incredibly low too. So, yeah, that's 2. There's the channel. And they could fight for this one as soon as Mixon is back and can heal them out. Yep, there comes Broccoli. Gets another stack for that and can also try and interrupt again. But the drag is in as Dehaka uses the global. That's a kill. That's a channel. That's a tribute for the blue team. 1 tribute, 2 tribute. Nearly even experience and nearly even kills right now. Nice. Me likey. Yeah, pretty even. Game number 3, both teams of course want the victory here for the league points. We got Chromie also completing, or nearly completing, her stacks on level 1. There we go, donezo. Quest completed, 6 minutes into this one. Dibbles also getting a bit closer to completing his baseline and getting the revive potentially. And Chromie could still play around the ult here. Force out, or try to force out the Gladiator's Medallion again. Bottom of the map. Oh, careful. Dinosaur against Dragon, and so far the Dragon is winning. Ults are through, and that gives us Apocalypse and also Isolation plus the Wave of Force here. And yes, it is the Avalanche, as expected. Ooh, Avalanche into Twilight Dream. Oh, Tracer! Wow, she got crushed. Can't dodge out on the auto attacks, baby. Went actually into the Pulse rounds over here. Pulse rounds for Tracer on level 10. Yeah, she got crushed quickly. Going to be back in 10 seconds. Top lane, by the way, is now pushing 2. That's a bit of a problem for Tactical Suicide. Here comes the attempt with the Avalanche, but it didn't catapult the target over the wall. Anduin nearly fell regardless, and gets his ass moonfired for just a second, but is able to survive. Oh, is he? Oh, Deathwing! No! Mistakes were made. Chromie is down already. Deathwing is on the run, and yeah, he's toast. Deathwing down the channel as we have the attempt of Reyna. They try to go for Mei. Yeah, you can't just kill that hero. Mei is just too annoying. Tracer gets a kill against Li Ming on the other hand. This fight isn't over yet. They're still fighting it out. It's a 4 versus 4. The battle continues for the 3rd tribute on the map. Tracer and Dehaka at the top lane playing around each other, but now that the damage dealers are starting to rejoin the heroes at the bottom of the map, it might just be a chance for Tactical Suicide to get the lead here. Uh-oh. Yeah, gets sucked back in. That Anduin trade came too early. He doesn't have the Gladiator's Medallion apparently, and Dibbles is in trouble. Crystallize again, the trade for Mei. Diablo down, losing the stacks on the baseline. He's going to be back in the fight in just a bit, but just look at Pidgey, he's dead too. Top lane, on the other hand, suffers a lot of damage. Now they're going for the channel at the bottom, and Mixon is this time ready to complete it. Gets it done, but someone has to go to the top and deal with this camp, or the fort is going to fall. So right now, we still got 6 kills to 5. Fairly even, really. Damage output, 22,000 for Deathwing. We got Chromie taking over as the top damage numbers come through for her. 21,000 for Jimmy. Again, Greer goes for the snowball. Where's the follow-up? Mixon has no mana. Dehaka comes in. Gladiator's Medallion. Good job. And Dibbles pushes him through the wall back to safety as Chromie comes in with another ult, trying to bait out some cooldowns and also put the damage onto Diablo. Still, that kill against Mei definitely hurt. So 7 kills to 5. And I gotta give some credit to the blue team too. They immediately moved in and said, okay, we got the kill. We already are at the bot lane. Let's go, boss. And that's exactly the best play that they can make. And dealing with this is nearly impossible. So boss is going to be taken. And you might have realized already that there was no chance for Tactical Suicide to get the boss at the top. So they couldn't go for the exchange here. Now, the next tribute is up, and the red team has the lead. So if they claim another one, they can go for Curse. But now that they are moving to the top lane, they are abandoning the bottom to the boss push, which could result in the fort being destroyed here as well. But there's a big brawl happening once again. Greer should be able to get out there. Easy channel, by the way, for Tracer, not even participating in the fight. And that's the first Curse against Team Gibborim. They nearly lose Reyna, but Anduin is ready once more. The problem is that Diablo is isolated completely and goes down. And Tracer also jumped to the left side, went after Jimmy and dropped him easy peasy. Right now they can take the top. They're moving into the middle. Couple of changes here for Tracer, going for the untouchable. Alright, someone is confident apparently. Now they still need to try and lock in the experience on lanes. They are a little bit ahead here with 7 kills to 7. But structure control is of course heavily important, and they take the fort at the top. They will drop the one at the bottom of the map. We have the defense of the bot lane also completed, as Deathwing is able to take this one without issues. And they will take a third fort without any qualms too. Now Deathwing could actually just move back here and take the minion waves. Doesn't have to go for the fort. The fort will fall to the minions one way or another. But now they're starting to rotate topside, try and catch the vision. And the Haka is not getting out of there. They're looking for the fight instead. Diablo comes in with the engage. Deathwing isn't here yet either. Chromie on the run. Oh, the 13 has the timeout. Isolation is connected. Deathwing is still not here. And Anduin went for all the words. He has the best words. So yeah, Anduin went mini Trump in this one. And didn't really do a whole lot though. So it wasn't, I mean, again, they tried, but the fight didn't really plan out their way. That's a ballsy move, okay. So they're actually going for the top boss in that situation? I'm not so sure if that's going to work out. I mean, it gets sniffed out right now. They try to go for the Dehaka kill, and they get it. Alright, fair enough. If Dehaka survives this, then they have to abandon boss or risk that it's getting taken away from them. But now it's a 5 versus 4, and they can actually focus on it if they want to. That's going to be also an interesting situation for Gibborim, because they have now... I mean, they have to make a bit of a choice here. Do they really want to contest this without Dehaka? Dehaka is a global, so if they can stall it out for long enough, he could just global back in. And that's something that Tactical Suicide has to be aware of. They killed the global hero. So they go for the fight again, but do they focus on the boss? No, they want another kill. They want staggered deaths here, and they go for an easy kill against Jimmy. He's down. Boss is already back leashed. Diablo with the Gladiator's Medallion. Dehaka is back on the map. The top fort, on the other hand, falls to the Siege Giants. So they lose the fort, but they are starting to work some kills in. And they are getting staggered deaths here. Because Jimmy is down, Diablo is dead, and now they have even a 5 versus 3 on the map, plus a level 16 talent advantage. I mean, if there ever was a time to finally say, okay, let's go for it, as third time is the charm, then it's now. Tracer with the Ricochet over here has by now also a couple of stacks actually on her Untouchable, so good for her. Gets the extra damage connected. 13 stacks for Mixin on Malfurion, which means that he's starting to get some serious broccoli damage too if he continues. 41k for Chromie, 35,000 for Deathwing. Global used at the bottom of the map by Gibborim to get a bit more map control and having a chance to take the fort down, which is going to be important for them too, of course. Boss at the top lane is going to go for a keep, so maybe there's an opportunity. Anduin, the only one that hasn't died yet, by the way. Only hero in the entire game that has not died yet is Anduin. And up here at the top, they're starting to go for the boss again. Trying to set the defense up early, but that also means that there's an easy tribute to be gathered for Tactical Suicide. Yeah, no problems here. I mean, again, it can't really do anything about this. Can just easily go in and say, okay, tribute is ours. Nothing that you can actually do about that, because you still have to deal with the boss. They know it's not going to be contested. Talking about bosses, this one is up in another 37 seconds. We haven't really seen any kind of 6 setup with the Avalanche yet either, by the way. So I talked about the combo potential that exists earlier in the game. If they at any point let that unfold, it would be great for them. 16, also kind of interesting. Orb talent, Arcane Orbit at this point. Okay, not going for Mirror Ball over here. Dehaka, in the meantime, has the Tunneling Claws. We got also the Inner Focus and the Bounty Hunter, in this case for Jimmy. Not going for the Pain and Red. Pain and Red is usually really nice because you have some self-sustain on the hero and it really helps you with survivability. Instead, Bounty Hunter. So definitely a couple of level 16 choices that you usually don't see. But now we have 10 against 7 on the kills. Big experience lead for Tactical Suicide. And the level 20 is already in play for Chromie, which in this case means we have stuck in a loop. And that's going to make all those timings around your Gladiator's Medallion, of course, a little bit more iffy. It's not that easy anymore to dodge out on all of this. So they really need to play around those unstoppable frames, especially with Andor now also in. Alright, Deathwing starts to fly out of this one. No problems here. Tribute is up at the top. Yeah, and Tracer's already at it. Tracer gets an easy channel. That's a 2-1. Blue team has only been able to get a single one right now in this game. Only one for them. Yeah, they're still fighting around this, but they don't want to go for the battle yet. Honestly, it's up to the blue team to force a fight here at some point. They are the ones that will fall behind on level 20 talents first, so they need to make the plays. And either you go for a boss, or you're just trying to go for the next tribute. You can also wait for this boss to be up before you take the boss there. Everybody knows that they have to check. Chromie has already set up the trap here. And they're just sitting around this one. But time is working in their favor, and they got Deathwing at the top lane, so blue team is really the one that needs to make a move. Ball's in their court, and right now they're just buying time. And I don't know what for. Time isn't working in their favor. Now, yeah, there's the 19 already. Tribute at the top. And this is actually a really comfortable position for Tactical Suicide now. They can fight for the tribute. They don't have to. They can simply let this one slide. And honestly, they should let it slide. Why would you fight this one? You don't have 20. They could literally try to make a play for boss instead if they had vision topside. Which right now they don't do. Can maybe stall a little bit longer. But they are 19.5. So let's see if they're getting too greedy. And it seems like they're getting a bit greedy. Yeah, nice move by Chromie. Nicely done. Good job. Immediately turns it around with her ult. And can they get the kill? No. Maybe now? Yes. Dibbles down. Whoa, nice. Dodging out on the Diablo stun first and then setting him up for the kill. Now we have 2 kills for the red team. And they get the tribute. No, actually, they didn't get the tribute. The tribute was channeled already. They snuck it in as the fight happened. So they lost out on the tribute, but they got a double kill, and that means free boss. That's a free boss right here. Easy freebie. And Deathwing can push out the bot lane. Okay, good for them. That was actually a really, really nice setup topside. Good job by Chromie. Really well played. Dodging out on the Diablo stun first, and then setting the kill up. 50,000 damage for her. Anduin still hasn't died. Diablo, on the other hand, died 5 times. He's getting a bit bullied. He should be able to get second boss topside. 36 seconds? I mean, at this point, you might as well, right? Maybe even take the camp over here. Ooh, tribute is up too. Alright, that's a curse tribute. Oh, bad news for Giborim. 20 is ready for Tactical Suicide, and then you're dealing with curse and boss at the same time. That is not good news. Flash Freeze is ready. Phew. I think they just have to accept this one. Yeah, they're gonna be in trouble. We have nearly 20 kills in this game already. But right now, things are looking harsh. Yeah, Dehaka is not burrowing down either. Boss is still 16, 17 minutes in. It's not really too strong. But it opens up the wall. That's all that you need right now. And this camp, of course, is also going to be a problem. I mean, there's a camp already up in the middle. That's going to stop the next minion wave, and they're going to try and... that breath didn't do anything. Yeah, but they're going to get the keep here, aren't they? Blue team is fighting for survival. All that the blue team wants right now is survive until they have level 20. Don't die before you have 20 is all they're trying to do. And well, first keep is down. Now, if they don't go core, they should go for keep number 2. Keep number 2 in the middle is already getting a bit low, and the next minion wave is pushing in. They're pushing for core here. They might just be able to get this game. They might just be able to take it and win the series. Keep in mind, this is the deciding third map. The core is taking damage. The second keep is down, but Deathwing is dead. So is Mei. Ooh, the core is at 78. And there might be another kill against Chromie. That's the wrong lane to escape to. Yeah, still a gate there. You're not going to fit through that one. I'm sorry. So level 20 is in for Team Giborim, but they lost a lot here. They lost a lot. Then again, there's a boss up on the top, and with only 2 heroes in play for Tactical Suicide, there's not really a lot that's going to stop them from taking this one. Team Gibberim might have a 19-minute boss pushing through the top lane, where, by the way, the wall is down. Those siege giants that have been neglected throughout the entire game pretty much by Tactical Suicide for way too long, they are doing some solid work, and they've not only taken the top fort earlier in the game, but now also destroyed the wall at the keep, which means that the boss that is now taken is gonna do some serious damage. That keep is forfeit. And depending on how that fight goes, this could turn out to be even worse. And Dehaka is using the global exactly the way that he should. He's sitting... Not this one. Yeah, this is the moment where you hope that you don't catch it. No, but Dehaka is doing what he should. Like, he is using the global to keep the lanes alive. Push them out before he joins the fight. But it's party time. So right now, let's see how far they can go with this one. Can they come in and take a kill? If Dehaka gets a good drag, and he doesn't, then they might be able to get a bit more than only the keep. The problem is that Jimmy is also incredibly low already, and Bronze Forever on Stracer is looking for a kill, is looking to dive in. They're pushing past the keep even. Here comes the bubble, gets interrupted immediately. They're trying to make the play for Diablo. Dibbles in trouble, and he's getting bullied again. Chromie is pulling the shit out of Diablo the entire time. Dead once more, but the keep is down. They dropped the keep, and that's half the battle. That's pretty much what they were trying to accomplish here. The fight isn't over yet, though. They're still going for it. And Anduin, Skywalker in the back, is using the Force once more to save his... Oh, get wrecked! Oh, Tracer gets absolutely crushed, and after that, Mei is down to the one-shot, baby. He survived with 5 hit points before the heal came through. Isildur gets out. Jimmy is alive. What is this? 12 kills to 13. What's happening here all of a sudden? Jesus! There's a 5 versus 3, and now a tribute is up that could curse the red team. This is getting nuts. This is honestly getting crazy. Oh, Dibbles again! And he gets out. Deathwing is dead. Gets murdered by Jim Raynor. Oh my god. Then again, there's 3 catapults on their way to the core. Guys, we're 21 minutes in. These bad boys hurt. If they lock onto the core, next minion wave isn't there. Yeah, okay, Dehaka deals with it. Dehaka deals with it, and he has to. The fight continues. Mix in. Gladius Medallion. Run, baby. Run. Run. Diablo, did he go too deep? Not yet. There's the curse. They channeled the Tribune. A curse against Tactical Suicide. Guys, they went for core. They took 22 hit points, 22 percentage points down, and they took 2 keeps down. But all of a sudden, they are starting to lose the game. Top boss was taken, dropped their keep. Now they are losing in the middle, at least 1 fort, probably more. The curse against them. And yeah, this is getting... Oh, Diablo! This entire game, Diablo has just been bullied around, honestly. 6 times. Oh, he died 6 times, and Chrome is just zipping him from left to right and right to left. Ult here, ult there. Gladiator's Medallion or no Gladiator's Medallion. This guy must feel pissed right now. Big avalanche, by the way. But unfortunately, no follow-up. Can you imagine the root coming in and then Chromie dropping the Dragon's Breath on top of that 4-man? Can you imagine that setup? That would have been insane. 13 kills to 13 kills. 22 minutes in. Double checking bushes here. I like it. No face checking. This, on the other hand, is a big problem for Tactical Suicide. Boss is up. Boss gets attacked. And they will claim it. Vision is here. They got the watchtower. They try to retake it. But the boss is already taken. And now we have a catapult already on the core at the top. And a second one pushing in. Catapults are slowly on the core. 23-minute boss is now starting to make its way over. There's Deathwing trying to buy some time so they can take the Siege Giants. Ooh, they're clutching it. They're clutching it. They're clutching the Siege Giants. But they still have to take the catapults down at the top. There's going to be continuous pressure right now. Guys, it's getting nasty. It's getting really nasty right now. 91,000 damage on Chromie. She wants the 6 digits. Boss coming through the bot lane. Trying to break through the wall here. And gets actually burnt down a little bit quicker than I expected. Blue team has to be more aggressive with it if they really want to push for keep and core. And they could. They still could. Can they get a kill? That's a big question right now. Catapults top side have still not locked onto the core, so that's fine for now. There's the battle coming in. Chromie 92,000 damage. Jimmy on 60k. And they save the keep. They even save the keep here. They're able to keep it in action. Can now go to the top. Take the catapult down before I can do any work. Whew, 24 minutes in. Third map. We are on the final map of this series here in the Patreon game today. And right now, I have no clue who's going to take this. I mean, initially I would have said, okay, the red team is going to claim this for sure after they took the double keep. Now that they lost the top and are suffering damage at the bottom, that could be a real different story. No team has a tribute. Boss is up at the top, though. This could all come down to a boss fight. This could all come down to a single fight at this point. Up to the top. Yeah, the blue 5-man is starting to make their way in. What is the red team doing? They're just baiting it out right now. They're waiting. They're waiting. Deathwing is at the bottom. There's catapults pushing in there too. Adrenaline's pumping as both of the teams know exactly that the next fight could be the last one. Camps colliding in the middle right now. They still have to be careful about it. Tribute isn't all that important right now. You need another 3 tributes no matter who takes it. Look at Mixon, by the way. He has 30 stacks by now on his level 4. Broccoli is slowly but steadily turning into Groot. He's at 30,000 damage. He has more damage at this point. More damage than May, more damage than Diablo, more damage than Dehaka and Anduin. Malfurion is starting to get solid work done on the hero damage numbers. Let this game last another couple of minutes, another couple of good routes, and he is looking at an absolute Hulk there. Spawning every single time he lays down the lawn. So right now, Tribute, nobody really dealing with it. This, on the other hand, in the middle. There's only one left, but still gotta take care of that. Everybody is looking at the boss more so than the Tribute. Diablo is down here. And Deathwing immediately says, like, yeah, not happening, my friend. Over my dead body. Drops down from the skies and says, like, get the hell out of there. Top lane, they're still jumping around the boss. They're still looking for a chance, waiting for an opportunity to take this one. And that boss would end. Tracer against Jimmy. Tracer. Jimmy gets saved. For now. At least for now. Diablo coming in. Apocalypse setup. Combo, baby. Insta-kill. Malfurion is dead. What a beautiful combo. This is Division 4, ladies. And Dibbles just executed this perfectly with the insta-kill. Deathwing in the backline right now. Then again, Dehaka. Tracer is nearly dead. Ooh, Deathwing is down. And Dehaka survives. That's a 5 versus 3. 5 versus 3. This might just be the end. If they can take the boss now, that should be game. Can they take the boss? By the way, talking boss and talking game. That's 4 catapults at the bottom of the map with the 5th one moving in. We could see a Winion setup. Do they send Dehaka back? Do they realize it? Boss is about to be taken. This is a disaster for tactical suicide. This is an absolute disaster. 26 minutes in. This is a nightmare. This is an absolute nightmare. Dehaka needs to get back, though. Dehaka needs to Hearthstone. And he doesn't. Guys, that's 3 catapults. 1 was destroyed and another one moving in. There's the Hearthstone. Dehaka Hearthstones. He realizes it. 2 seconds for Malfurion. Boss is coming in. Dehaka is back. Core not losing some hit points. Not a lot. Lost 3. 3 percentage points are gone. They're trying to go for the fight here. Mixin has to go for the medallion. Needs to go for the self-cleanse here. Was nearly in the boss stun. Has to be cautious. They're going into the back right now. Trying to set this up. Boss already on the core. Deathwing back to business. Dehaka not ready. Still pushing the lane out a little bit further. Here comes the Twilight Dream. Using that. Trying to lock them down. Not enough. Again, ult from Dibbles. Looking for the setup. Can't get it. Dies. Boss is taking the shield down, though. The backline is still there. Jimmy, he needs to get onto the core. They need to right-click the shit out of that thing. The boss is actually down to 30%. The core to 60. The Haka goes in. 50%. The boss with a big hit. 36. And this has to be game. Oh, no. Anduin living down 3%. And this is game. GG as Team Giverim takes the 2-1 victory against Tactical Suicide. I guess they really executed a tactical suicide there. Big lead for them with the 2 keeps down initially. And then the turnaround as Team Giberim is going in deep, gets the boss twice, the last time 27 minutes in, and finishes the game. GG.
Before we head into game number 2, make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it yet so you don't miss out on any future content here on Khaldor TV. Game on! Let's go, everybody! We got some Patreon games. Has been some time, and we are on one of the older patches here, but we have a fun game on our hands on Infernal Shrines. Over to the left side, we have Kakarot, who apparently just said, you know what, all these Dragon's Ball and all this shit, fuck it. We're going for a little bit of heroes today. We're going to play Brightwing. We have Yo on Gangster Muradin. Ragnaros is in here too. I can't read Cyrillic, so I have no idea what that means. Kawaii Pug on Rain, which is an awesome name, by the way. And Ton on Hanzo. Over to the right side, Nan on Tracer, Saber on ETC. Look at the plastic. What are you doing with the plastic sheet? I don't really understand what that does for you. On Kel'Thuzad, and more importantly, Javi on the Butcher. Oh, fresh meat. And Darksider on Morales. Yeah. It took me quite a lot longer to actually get into these games finally. Real life has been a bit crazy lately. But as we're opening this one up, let's check it out. So again, if you're quite unfamiliar with what... Oh, actually, might get a kill here early on. Nah, not yet. If you're unfamiliar with what this is, so again, we have supporter games coming through every now and then through patreon.com/Khaldor. The link is in the video description too, so if you want to check it out, you definitely can. And in this case, we had one sent in by a Saber who apparently had quite a fun game here. So these are viewer games more or less. The body blocking on the team is real. I have no idea what Morales said to Kel'Thuzad, but he didn't really seem too happy about it. So he body blocks Morales nearly to death here, but she gets out and... Brightwing value. Yeah, that Ragnaros was nearly dead right there. So instead, we're having Jimmy die in the middle. He's down, and that is the first blood in the game. But yeah, Butcher Morales is already pretty awesome. Now, again, don't try this at home, kids, but this is more what your Storm League games and quick matches are probably looking at. So it's not quite on the top level here, but I gotta admit that every single time I see a Butcher in the game, I am having quite a little bit of fun with it. Now, unfortunately, we have to roll this out with the Blizzard UI, which means that we don't have any good idea of what's happening with the baseline stacks, but we are gonna try and keep a bit of an eye on it too, and see where the Butcher is headed with this. Right now, he needs to be careful that he doesn't lose some of these stacks immediately, but Darksider is also paving the way here. Came in with a grenade, and yeah, Saber himself trying to set up that sneaky breeze play, coming in with the flank, and Ragnaros is like, wait a second. Someone's missing on the map. So good on him. I'm actually impressed. There's some minimap awareness. So he downloaded the minimap DLC and made sure that he can now check out the entire minimap here. Now, if you have some people that are getting constantly hit on those side lanes, then definitely make sure to tell them to download the minimap DLC. It's very much so worth it, and it's something that will make your Heroes of the Storm life so much easier just in general. And it's just like playing a new game. Yeah, this thing down at the bottom right of your screen, it actually helps. So now with level 4 kicking in, we have also Muradin going in a bit more damage on the Thunderclap here. I actually expected him to go straight into additional Stormbolt setups. We have stacking going on too, Behemoth armor for Jimmy. So he's going to play out on that. Camps are taken. And it's obviously a little bit of a later setup. So normally what would you see in a top level play? In top level play, the camps, once that they are spawning around the 1 minute mark, are quickly becoming a focus. It doesn't mean that on a map like Infernal Shrines you will have it instantly taken 1 minute in. Oh, beautiful setup. Holy shit. Damn. Brightwing comes in with a save and Hanzo jumps out. That was a sexy setup that they pulled off here. Unfortunately for them, they couldn't get the kill, but still, that was well done. But coming back to my point, on higher level play, normally the camps are becoming a focus very, very quickly. And that's mainly true for the bottom 3 camps, the Khazra camps, whereas when you're talking about the top, then it's all about the objective timing. Over here, it's all about the meat. So much meat. Another 40 for the Butcher, and that's a great opening here for the team in red. By the way, none of these teams took their Shaman camps, so that's a little bit unfortunate. So they don't have that. Muradin has a bit of a death wish apparently. Yo, apparently a bit too gangster here. He goes down too, and the red team is just farming them right now. Kind of feels to me that Javi is going to have a good game here on his Butcher. Saber and Plastic Sheet, by the way, just like syncing their attacks up time and time again, which I really, really like. We have Kel'Thuzad locking someone down, Saber immediately sliding in. So that's some serious synergy that they have. And just look at this. Coordination is definitely real. Kills are taken. 5 kills to 0. These bad boys are having some fun here. this could be an absolute ruffle stomp. If the blue team doesn't quickly find a solution to that problem, they're gonna be heavily overrun. I mean, just check this out. There's level 7 already on the board. Now they have the first Punisher, which happens to be an Arcane Punisher. Please bait it over the wall. If this is one of those games where there's not even a wall bait happening and the entire fort is taken down with the first one, that would be a problem. Nah, there we go. I like it. Okay. Alright, alright. Punisher gets baited over. I like that. So they went in the Heroes of the Storm ABCs. But Muradin, again, he's too gangster for this game. Even dropped the cooldown on the medallion here, even though it was quite obvious that he would die. So now we have him on a 5-second cooldown for that too. And more meat for Javi. It's kind of scary. I mean, that Butcher is getting fed. Oh, Morales! Oh, survive! Ah, that's good. Wait, go. Great kill. Ragnaros! And they get the follow-up. Oh, and there's 3. No, let's slide out. Not even close. The clutch escape right here. 2 kills, though. So that's already good. But the important part is, of course, that the Butcher survived. Now we got Ragnaros also starting to take a few camps down here, too. So he's moving straight into this as well, with the help of Hanzo. And, oh, Brightwing goes down. Tracer zipping in and taking the fruit fly apart. Someone brought the fly sweater today. Mistakes were made. You can cancel that charge, my friend. Yeah, dropping the medallion here to get away. So, yeah, but that's a kill. That's another 20 meat. This guy is farming like crazy. Me likey. They have 8 kills already. 8! Which is kind of nuts. Oh, and the ult! That's another one. Oh, no, they can't get him. The dance party came in a little bit too late. Level 10 attempt, I like it. What is the blue team doing, though? Stop chasing, guys. You don't want to chase this shit. You don't have ults. Yeah, there we go. 1 hit, 1 connect, another slide. Yeah, well, pushing them out didn't really help your cause here. But the puck is about to go down. Not quite kawaii right there. Yeah, Brightwing with the kill against ETC. And Brightwing gets out. I can't believe they're winning that fight. They are fighting without Storm Talents. And they're taking it because Tracer is still in the middle of the map. And nobody else is there to help them out. So, yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. Yeah, that's a bit of an off one. But okay. Blue team is fighting back. I like that. We have Sulfuras, by the way. Smashy, smash, smash. Even here. Nice arrow connect. Can they go for the Butcher? Yeah, Sulfuras. And yes, meat has been lost. Good kill. Darksider survives. That was important. Tracer, by the way. The infamous side lane Tracer clearing the waves on the mid and the top lane. Oh, there we go. Yeah, apparently it's a comeback. That's an IGN moment right here. 6.5 out of 10, baby. I like it. I mean, it's kind of funny to me to see Tracer just moving around in an attempt to soak the side lane experience. But at least for now, I mean, I want to say it's working out for them. It's working out for them in the sense that she gets the experience. It's not really the hero that you want to have in that position. And after they really farmed the blue team early on, it seems like our red team, our Butcher team, has some problems here. And now Tracer is barely getting out of harm's way too. There could have been another kill. So, yeah, they need to play this maybe a bit safer. They were used to just killing everybody within seconds, and things are getting a bit more tricky now. Oh, that connect! I gotta say that these lockdown attempts by Kel'Thuzad with the ult are kinda nice. Oh, that party mosh, on the other hand, didn't do anything for them. But Muradin and Brightwing are both down, and the Butcher is done with his stacks 8 minutes and 17 seconds into the game. That's a pretty respectable time for a quest completion on the Butcher. So now it's all about him just getting the damage in, boosting that even further. Ragnaros is, of course, slowing the game down a bit. But here's the level 13. Now again, guys, if you're watching this and you're also trying to improve your own gameplay a little bit, make sure that if you are on this map, that every single time the objective is up, you take this camp. You always want to take the Shaman camp around the objective. It will create more pressure on lane, especially if the shrine is not at the top, but in the middle or at the bottom of the map. You get more and more value out of it. Also, if your opponent doesn't take theirs, that's even better for you. You might get a fort destroyed just simply by playing this out. Here comes the attack. No 13 talent. You don't want to go up against that usually. But they're trying, and they're gonna get punished for it, aren't they? Yep, Mariner is down, Brightwing down. That's 2 additional stacks for the Butcher, and he gets the stem drone too. That's a bit deep, but it doesn't even matter. Gets the kill. Can they get another one? Oh, they abandoned ETC! No! Butcher said, see you, baby, and moved away. And, well, ETC was used as the pawn here and died. So, unfortunate. But yeah, so, with all of that, let's have a little bit of a look at the top now, because they're taking the fort down. I like that they are pressuring this right away. It's 14 kills against 7 already. 21 kills after not even 10 minutes. Tracer is doing her best on the shrine. I still find it incredibly amusing that Tracer is the one trying to get the wave clear in. That should definitely be someone else and not her. Plastic Sheet is now starting to move down to the bottom of the map, and my first question is why? Now, there is something to say about this. So the one thing that I gotta actually say is I like that they're trying to get all the experience on lane. I like that a lot. They actually get value in the mid lane too, because their camp is pushing into the fort and that nearly destroys it. So that rotation of Khaldor helps them to get a lot done here, but it should honestly be a bit of a side laner. With a setup like this, you could go for a single range damage and then have someone else rotate between lanes. But either way, that they are trying to get the experience and not miss out on lane XP is actually a huge deal, and they're doing a good job with it. They've taken the top fort out, they're going into the middle, they just can't get caught here. That's the one thing. So, yeah. For now, as you can see, Tracer's gonna deal with this. Khaldor is still working at the bottom of the map. So the blue team is losing a lot of space here. And given the fact that they still run the trade on Ragnaros in every single objective, it also means that you're not gonna get as much value out of a push with the Punisher than you normally would. So that makes those rotations even more worth it. As long as they're playing it safe, that's fine. This, on the other hand, again, is a little bit of a random timing. I mean, it's on the map, so they're trying to take it. I can understand why, but as I explained earlier, you want to time this around the objective. That's really where you're going to get the most value out of it. But with level 16 talents in their hands, they have another big lead. And the blue team gets baited into fights they shouldn't take time and time again. They are really just giving them an opportunity to stack the Butcher even further. And he is just crushing it. I mean, seriously. Just to give you a bit of an idea about the damage output here. Butcher is currently sitting at 20,000. Obviously, he's been farming more so than anything else. Ah, oh, good kill against Tracer. I like that. Ragnaros with a nice play. He himself might get punished for it. Nah, he gets out. Tracer also the untouchable. Not so sure about that. She gets touched quite a bit. But talking about touching things, Hanzo also got touched by the Butcher once more. More meat for our boy. And, well, in the late game, he is going to get some serious damage in. Top side, this is exactly the value of the camp. So, as you might remember, I said that the timing on the camp was a little bit random, and it was, but at least it gets the wall. But just now imagine this thing moving through the top lane when there's actually an objective at the bot lane, for example, as the next one will be. So, they're pressuring you further. We got 17 kills against 8 now, 25 in total. We're still keeping our 2 kill per minute ratio. And I like that Saber is also like he's actually sitting in the smoke here, trying to protect the flank. That's actually kind of nice. So a lot of the elements of what they're using here are pretty cool, and the idea behind the play is definitely there. Some of the execution could be a little bit more crisp, I suppose, but generally speaking, they have the right thoughts here. Soak the experience, pressure the lanes, especially if there's no counterplay. Provide a bit of flank protection with ETC when someone else is pushing, so that you're not getting blindsided. So I like it. Those are all things that you can definitely copy if you're not doing them already. It was a nice attempt at a trap, didn't quite work out. Taking this camp or trying to, that's a bit of a questionable one, because they are doing it just as the level 16 is ready for the blue team. So you would have liked to do that earlier than that. Doesn't mean that it can't work, but you're running a bigger risk, and with them taking Brightwing down, it seems like the risk was well worth it. But again, you are taking a huge risk if you're playing it out this particular way. If you go for it earlier, then you have a talent advantage over your opponent. That's much better. They take the camp though, and they want to go for yo, yo, yo! And our little gangster over here gets out. Nice. Team protects him, so that's good. Camp, by the way, with some value down at the bottom of the map now as well. and with the next objective popping up, you kind of want to deal with that too. Now, the big thing is that the red team is honestly only one level away from 20, so if they can actually pressure a little bit more, that's nice. This is disastrous. With Brightwing in particular, they need to just move someone down there and help out, but... Oh! Party, baby! No penetrating round! Nah, there it is. Penetrating round is out, but the bottom keep is in trouble. Tracer is, on the other hand, on the Shrine. Mirrodin down, Butcher down, and ETC also dead. Again, they stayed a bit too long. You're fighting on even talents. You don't want to fight a 4 versus 5. So they should have moved back a long time ago already. Tracer is trying to take this over here. Oh, what the fuck? How? How did he just get a triple kill? He baited them in. Plastic sheet. If anything, he should have died. What the hell? The bottom keep has also fallen. Bottom keep is down, and now they have the control over this again. Damn. I mean, I'm sorry that I missed it, but that should not have happened. This is just one of those things. If you can't predict the future, like, yeah, that should not have happened. If anything, he should have died. Alright, the plastic sheet is popping off. It's gonna get promoted to a paper sheet soon. 63,000 damage on him. 127,000 siege damage. Now they have the Punisher moving through the bottom of the map, and they're attempting to crush the middle here by making a bit of a play for the next wall. Yeah, big spike plays apparently here at the top. So, that's a wall already destroyed. Again, I have no idea what these timings are on this, but still. And right now, they are still attempting to make some plays here at the keep. Again, if they can take a couple of keeps out, the pressure is gonna mount up even further. You can tell that the red team is having some fun here. That mosh party actually successful, and yep, that stacks. Butcher isn't even here yet. It's kind of funny that the Butcher is by now just pretty much gas low trying to go for camps. Yo is also dead. Yeah, Ragnaros is trying to do whatever he can here, but it seems like this is going to be the end of the game. So a bit of a fun setup here. Oh, the sheet gets out. Darksider 2, they make a play for Ragnaros. Another good slide, another good combo. And that's another kill. 27 kills to 10. Fun one! So yeah, big shout out there to the guys in red. And again, thanks for all the support. Another Patreon game here today. And a fun match on Infernal Shrines. GG. Game on! Another Patreon game, everybody! We got a Dragonshire on our hands, and off we go. On the left side, Grobson on Brightwing. We got Silent Storm on Gul'dan, Deep 6 on the Zebo, Paperface Europe on ETC, and STP on Imperius. I have no idea what that stands for. Nope, can't come up with anything. You guys have to let me know in the comments what exactly you think STP stands for. I'm sure you can come up with some funny names there, but currently nothing really sparks to mind. Either way, on the right side of the maps, thanks for the points. Playing Malfurion, we got Lucy on the Black Angel account with Sylvanas, Vabis on Varian. I lost my Boris, I don't even know how to respond to this. Playing Kerrigan, and Gaming is playing the last but not least Jojo over here. So, talking about Kerrigan, by the way, she's getting aggressive in the mid lane immediately. Damn. But yeah, again, if you guys don't really know what this is, these are supporter matches. These are actually from some of the Patreon supporters. You can always check that out at patreon.com/Khaldor. But yep, we had a couple of fun ones already, especially that Butcher game earlier was just a really funny game for the red team, not so much for the blue team, I would assume. But things over here could get crazy too. I mean, if you are running a Varian side lane, by the way, together with Kerrigan, that's a lot of CC right there. Now, that Nazebo might become a bit of a problem in the later stages of the game, but just look at these rotations. That's Brightwing down. The Fly Swatter is out. I like it. But yeah, easy rotations between the lanes. Even Varian jumping into the middle here to make some plays. And they can try and farm those heroes easy peasy. I mean, the amount of CC is nuts. Just think this through for a moment. You have, not only do you have Kerrigan, Varian, and Jojo, you also have to follow up with Malfurion on the roots. The only question that I have is what is Varian going to take on level 4? Oh, is that a kill? Nah, he gets out. In the middle of the map, Gul'dan might have a problem, but no, he has Caves too. Because I kind of feel that we're not gonna get Taunt, right? I mean, Taunt should always be the one that you go for, but I have a feeling that this is a bit of a meme game. So in this case, we would see a different choice here on level 4, and Varian just going either for a lot of yelling with Smash, or trying to meme blade it. And Varian is actually in trouble at the top lane. Going up against 2 is not going to make his life any easier, so his only job is pretty much just to soak experience over there. And, well, yeah, there we go. Twin blades, baby. The meme blades are in play, as more or less expected. Oh, good pull. Nice pull. Great follow-up also from Malfurion. And that's another kill, and they are crushing this. Yeah, you have to send someone down there. I actually don't understand why the blue team is not using Brightwing a bit more aggressively to try and control the map here. Her global has so far not really... Ah, finally. There we have a jump. The triple kill! That backfired hard. I mean, just check this one out. Brightwing thinks like, oh, I'm gonna heal them. Jumps immediately into the stun and gets crushed. 6 kills to 0. Varian takes the second shrine at the top, and they're just farming the shit out of them. Oh my god, 7 kills to 0. That combo is getting nasty over here. Yeah, ETC is guarding the middle of the map. In the meantime, the red team is just stealing everything. Everything. Camp, or both Siege Giant camps are now at the bottom, and they're going for it. They're saying, we don't even need that Dragon Knight. So instead, they're making a play for the bottom wall. Imperius, at least, tries to take this. Now he might be in trouble, too. ETC comes in from the side, slides through, tries to get out here, I suppose. Pushes the Siege Giants out for a second. Oh, and Lucy committing Sudoku over here. Okay, yeah. Don't solve math puzzles when you're sitting right in front of a tower. They might actually start to lose a few more heroes now. Yeah, especially with Varian using his meme blades to go for a camp. Of course, what else would you do? There's a camp on the map and it has to be taken. Thanks for the points. Might lose a few points over here. You can run, but you can't hide, baby. Yeah, he gets pinged already. The root is out. He's not gonna survive this. It's like, team, help. Nobody's helping you. Gul'dan is also dying. Like, how long is he surviving here? Finally, he's down. Gul'dan is also dead. Seems like Karrigan might die too. Yep, guitar to the face. There's that. Another kill as Nazeebo is down. And Varian, now that he took his camp at the top right, is trying to get some value with it as he pushes through the top lane. Pretty much solo. There's nobody else there. This game is going full Clown Fiesta at this point. But there's still a mad leading experience for the red team, so they're having some fun with this. Okay, Varian, yeah, honestly, nobody wants to fight with him. Varian is just soloing the top lane. He's just sitting there and saying, like, boys, I got this, I got this. Nazeebo is, of course, attempting to stack so that he gets it by the infection at some point. If they can make it to 20, then maybe there's a chance. Varian trying to get out. Yeah, there's a connect, a lot of damage. Apparently nobody told him that there's a... He did not download the minimap DLC. He did not download that. Otherwise he would have known. The bigger problem for the blue team is that it's such a big lean experience that level 10 is going to make a huge difference here. For a long time, by the way. So, yeah. Top side, that's where we have now 1 shrine taken. So it's pretty much shrine for... What is Jojo doing? What the fuck is this? That's a report for AFK right there. Jojo is just sitting there and she's just like, yeah, well, guys, I gotta go, my pizza's being delivered or something. Johanna is AFK. That's a report right there. Finally, the pleb horse is getting activated as she makes it back in. But yeah, that's a report. That's an Insta report. That's 4 Insta reports. Seems like they can at least take down Imperius here. Oh, maybe not. Blessed Shield came out too. Guys, you got heroics now. You can start to crush them. How did Nazeebo end up? Nazeebo came in with a 5-man flank right there. From behind. Nazeebo is just like, bruh, aye! And everybody else is like, what are you doing here, dude? You're dead. I love it. Oh, the plays.
Okay, here's the kill. That's the end of Gul'dan. And, well, it could actually be the end of that bottom. Oh my god, nice. Well done. Good follow-up kill. That is going to make this defense at the bot lane so much more problematic now. Okay, so they're starting to make the plays here with another kill again. Oh my god, that only the plays. They're crushing everything. Time for Dragonite, baby. Yeah, 6 minutes in, we might see the first one. Varian saying, like, you guys take care of it. I'm busy. I'm killing shit. I'm dominating. I'm getting my siege damage in. And down here, the camp is taken. I love how they don't go for the... Finally, okay, here's the play for the Dragonite. I think. Alright. There we go. Fucking trolls! Okay, so they're just sitting there as like, you know what? I don't want to be a dragon. Seems like Thanks for Points wants to finally take it. So there we go. Dragonite is claimed. Look at this. Like, are they actually not taking it? No, there's a Dragonite. Malfurion. Wait, did he just cancel it? Oh my god. Okay, fair enough. It's gonna be one of those games. Varian gets nearly taken down by a fort. Siege Giants at the bottom of the map doing some work, and finally the blue team is reacting to it. They're playing a very reactionary game right here. But damn. Okay, so Varian top side is still doing his thing. There are camps on the maps, you gotta take all the camps. Okay, so now they have the level 13 talent advantage. We got Gary, by the way. Gary the Gargantuan. Yeah, we got Gary back to business. Yeah, and Gary got smart a couple of years ago. It was one of the dumbest ults that you could take because it would always attack minions. Now it at least prioritizes a little bit differently. There it is. Twilight Dream. Gary wants Malfurion though. Gary nearly got Malfurion. The toads come in. Gul'dan is down. And here comes another JoJo play. Thought about getting out of the zombie circle and then was like, yeah, you know what? I like zombies. So move just straight back in. Surround, baby. That's a kill. Yep, Imperius is down and Kerrigan survives. ETC? I have no idea what he's doing. ETC decided that he's just not part of this anymore. He's looking at the bot lane, like, you guys got it, right? I'm gonna deal with the top lane right now. That Varian is starting to become a little bit of a problem. I want to deal with that. And, you know, keeps are overrated anyway, so screw that. So the keep goes down, so does Gul'dan. Well, so does Johanna, by the way. Brightwing is getting a bit of views. That's 6. Oh, okay. I love that Gul'dan also went into the rain. The RNG, is it going to be with him or not? That's the big question here. The reign of RNG is taken, and ETC is just stopping all those minions. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, if you can't deal with the opponent's heroes, maybe you're just going for a little bit of PvE instead. At least those minions are not that strong, right? So you might have a chance there. So this seems to be the approach that we have from him. I mean, he's amply named, of course. Another Dragonite. They're trying to interrupt, but there's no channel yet. Varian is just yelling at a camp. It's only a matter of hours, ladies. He's gonna get it eventually. It seems like Varian has a PhD in PvE because he is not looking at anything else but camps in the top lane. I haven't seen him in a single fight right now. And considering that he actually went for the meme blades, this is a bit unfortunate. What's his damage actually like? Varian is at 4,000. He's at 4,000 hero damage. Are you kidding me? Raw RNG. No RNG here. Gul'dan is also not done with the stacks. Sylvanas is dead. Bye-bye, Lucy. Brightwing is destroyed. Oh, good spear from Imperius, but there's no follow-up here. Instead, they're trying to burn down Kerrigan, I suppose. Varian doesn't give a fuck. He's at the top lane. Varian is trying to get out of the game with the least hero damage possible, and instead it's just full going siege damage. Like, when specialists still were a thing in the category, he was a specialist player. I mean, you can tell. I'm helping! Look at my siege damage! Someone needs to help Kerrigan. Yeah, but nobody does. So Kerrigan is down. Brightwing is, in the meantime, dealing with the bottom of the map. There's still a 2-level lead, of course. And, yep, those catapults need to be taken out. Maybe now? Nope, doesn't even want to play the 1v1 here. Nope, doesn't respect it at all. Just says, like, guys,
I'm gonna get this. I got my fort finally after 11 minutes of just solidly pushing the top lane. Oh, there we go. He's actually attacking shit. He's attacking things. It's over. He thought about it. He's just like, no. All right, hit him hard, baby. Yeah. Whack, 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 whack. Nope, I'm not really doing enough. Top lane got abandoned again. Gul'dan was letting it rain in the middle. And this has to be dealt with somehow, but it doesn't really seem that anybody is doing that. ETC? No, not even him. For a moment I thought maybe he's gonna do it. Thanks for the points. It's just sitting there saying like, okay, I have to guard myself against the ETC approach that never came. And... Guys, I got the strategy. I know how we're gonna win the game. I'm gonna backdoor their camp. I'm gonna backdoor their camp. Oh, the IQ 200 plays are real. And now he's caught there. Malfurion is looking at him, is like, what the fuck are you doing here? So, yep, Brightwing dies, Imperius dies. They're going for a potential kill against ETC. And Nazeebo was apparently trying to make his way out, but of course that doesn't happen. So he's gonna be... oh my god, please get the kill. Please get the kill. And a blessed shield too! Oh my god, this is good. 5-man wipe. Nazeebo, he's gonna make the plays here. It is glorious. So first he comes in and just like backdoors the camp in the middle of the team fight because that's just how they roll. And then to attack him and he kills one of them. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Bot lane has to be defended. 23 kills against 7. We got 30 in total. They're taking control again. And I assume that this Dragon Knight is going the exact same way that the last one did, doesn't it? Lucy, is he actually going to use it? Are we going to see some use out of Dragon Knight number 2? Or this is just going to be another troll? They're coming through the middle. Dragon Knight is moving in. A little bit of whackety whack whack. Oh, he's dancing. He's dancing. And Nazeebo burns him down. Yeah, that Dragon Knight is not going to get any value either. We are only 13 minutes into the game, by the way. I know that it feels long up. He's actually just dancing. Oh my god. Rain of Destruction. Let's see if he gets some value out of it this time. Dragon Knight is going full party animal over here. Bot lane is still pushing. The trolling is... there's a lot of trolling here. By the way, I would love if, thanks to all the trolling, Nazeebo makes it to 20, gets Valiant Faction, and all of a sudden rips them a new one. How funny would that be? That would actually be incredible. Ooh, nice Chrysalis here. I'm not sure if it helps Kerrigan. There's the medallion. And he is getting out. He gets out. Could maybe try and turn it. Yep, Brightwing is eliminated. And that's the end of Imperius. Counter kill against Kerrigan. And it's a 1-for-3 trade. That one is worth it. Alright, top lane. So catapults are starting to mass up over here. So they're starting to do their thing there. They nearly have level 20 now. And of course you gotta take the camps. It's all about the camps, boys. Where's Varian sitting? Varian started to actually attack heroes, so he's now sitting at 13,000 damage. He needs to be careful. Oh, he's actually already ahead of Brightwing's damage. Okay. Ahead of Brightwing, so there's that. And here comes the push straight through the top. 26 kills to 8. And another opportunity to take another keep down here. But Nazeebo, the lone defender. ETC, he's done with this shit. He's guarding the keep in the middle. The man has one job, he's guarding the keep in the middle. That's a report right there. Someone is tilted, I can tell you that much. Someone is seriously tilted. Okay, so, once again, we have the rain being used. I like it as a defensive tool for them. I mean, again, good Horrify would be better, but still, I'll take it. And that Mosh also connected, but they just don't get the damage in, do they now? Yeah, Varian is still trying to get this one. The Bridge of Death is always a little bit problematic, especially when you're going up against this many AoE talents, and you need to be careful. I mean, they're trying to do what they can here, but this is going to be interesting. So far, Johanna had actually a bit of a thing for those zombie circles and always moved into them. Not so this time. As the game continues, that bot lane is also going to be more and more problematic for the blue team. ETC is just perfecting the art of setting up flanks here.
Yeah, there's the slide. Mistakes were made, baby. Mistakes were made. There's the follow-up from Alfurion. That's a kill. That's a double. It's a double, baby. And Nazeebo is still deffing. It's a triple. Oh, yeah. It's party time. And he goes for the medallion, and he makes it out. Now, this keep is going to be in a bit of trouble. It's definitely going to be some damage. You got the level 20s now, of course, too. I kind of feel weird that Jojo went into a shield over here. Why would he go for the shield? That seems such a weird choice here. You can just meme it out completely. For all the memeing that they went for, I gotta say that those level 20 talents are still a little bit tryhard. So I expected a bit more variety there. Gul'dan goes down as Kerrigan goes for the easy kill, and that's how you die if you keep everybody. Yeah, Gary is gonna take her down. Kerrigan is dead. Kerrigan is fucking dead. Oh, please, don't tell me she actually makes it out here. She even gets a killer. Zero coordination. And Varian? Yes, camps. Camps. Guys, there's still a camp we can't core. Instead, they're going now for the top keep. This one seems to be falling and also move into the middle. The core, by the way, is losing hit points as we speak. Catapults and siege giants are starting to do the damage. And now that the top keep has fallen, the situation is, of course, only going to get worse as time continues. Varian's still doing his thing. I feel... I don't even know what happened here. Must have been Nazeebo's siege giants. Alright, so Nazeebo's siege giants, they got the forward. All the keeps are gone by now. What if he gets down over here? Oh my god. This is awesome. 32 against 8 kills. Guys, we have 40 kills in this game. More than 2 per minute. Core is getting crushed. And, well, that's going to be the conclusion of this game. So, yep, in they go. And even the rain can't prevent that. That's game. That's game right here. GG. As the red team locks in a dominant victory on Dragon Shire.